In 2009, I was teaching at Parsons School of Design, and my daughter was 7 years old in public school. And she came home one day and said to me, "Mom, I'm not eating school lunch anymore because of my styrofoam tray." I had no idea at that time that in New York City schools we were using close to 1 million foam trays per day made out of toxic and polluting styrene, and they were going to landfills and incinerators. And so cafeteria culture was founded as Styrofoam Out of Schools. Indirectly, Atsuko and I both spent many days of our lives with our children playing in this park here. We were working on these same issues, and then as soon as we met, I thought, this is amazing, like, we should work together.
One day I just went to my son's school and just saw the cafeteria, how it operates, and then that shocked me, how much mess that they're making and nobody cared. And I just went to the principal, and this is not acceptable for not only as a Japanese person, but it is not acceptable for anybody. So then I started going into the cafeteria every day, bringing in Japanese style of kids actually taking care of their garbage and sorting and cleaning up. That's all how it started with the Cafeteria Ranger program.
That was the model for the Cafeteria Ranger program, was a Japanese model.
I wanted to show the Japanese school lunch to New York City school food directors. So that's why I went to Japan and filmed the video, which has 20 million views right now. You can teach kids how to sort, why it's important, but the most important thing that I saw missing was the respect.
So the respect and gratitude became a thread through our Cafeteria Ranger program. One day we had this idea, well, how about we just build these giant data puppets so people could see what amounts of foam trays look like. It would be incredible if we could take that installation as data actually out to the city streets to engage people on the issue. That really led to the 2013 vote of passing legislation to ban polystyrene in all of New York City. And we see that trend happening in other cities across the US. Most people in New York have no idea actually where our garbage goes. And our students are actually collecting data that New York City doesn't even have. We don't have data of where litter hotspots are, how much litter is on the beach. Data is important because it informs policy.
If you are telling a story, you have to have evidence. So 23 bags became 1 bag. That was the start in the cafeteria.
So the math of collecting data, the citizen science, the technology with the media, cafeteria culture has embraced environmental STEM education because we are a school system of 1.1 million students. It means whatever change we make, we actually have the opportunity to influence schools across the US.
Actually, we're excited to share that Cafeteria Culture was selected and you will be awarded $50,000.
That's incredible!
1 week before we found out that we won this amazing UL Innovative Education Award, I was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. The first thing I thought was, we cannot tell anybody because maybe we'll lose the opportunity to get the award. Like, what would funders think if they know that an executive director of an organization has stage 3 cancer? But in actuality, the urgency of the work was amplified. And that was a positive thing for the whole organization, not just for me personally.
I still remember before the award was announced, we were walking from the school, PS 34, and she said, if we get something, it's going to be a get well card for us. And it became a get well card for us.
In the last 3 years, since we won the award, enormous changes for us. Besides the financial security, which has been huge, to gain the respect that we needed as a small, innovating organization from our government partners, they know that we've been recognized specifically for our environmental education program and the eSTEM work that New York City is also looking for new ways to engage students on, and that we can be looked at as leaders thanks to that award. And I'm so grateful for UL that actually we're continuing this work. We're still alive.
Yay!
And kicking.
Yay!